Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my awesome Monday meditation. It's so nice to be back here with you today. It's nice to take this time to just be focused and centered. There's nothing you have to do in this moment. There's nowhere you have to be in this moment. Just right here and right now. I found that if I'm sitting in a chair, it's nice to put my butt all the way back to the edge of the seat. As a matter of fact, I need to scoot back a little bit. And then your spine just naturally kind of falls into the right space. It's great to have your feet firmly on the ground. You don't want to have your arms or your feet crossed. And a lot of people ask me what to do with my hands. And if I'm sitting in a chair, I typically have my hands kind of in my lap, and you want to have your right hand on top of your left hand. And I remember there was a reason for that, and I can't remember, to tell you the truth. But there is a significance there. And when I do that, I kind of like to have my thumbs touching just the tips of my thumbs to kind of complete that circuit. To me, it makes me feel like the energy is flowing all the way through. But you can also have your hands on your thighs, palm up or palm down. And we just bring our attention to our breath. Another thing I've found is that if you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, it makes it easier to come back to that breath later on in the day. For me, meditation isn't about the moment even. Meditation is about putting that separation between me and my thoughts. Because your brain is going to think. And if you could do it in this peaceful setting, it makes it much easier to do it later in the situation where you need it. Where that next word could be hurtful to yourself or others. When your mind tries to put limitations on you, and someone cuts you off in traffic, you're not responsible for your first thought. You are responsible for how you react to it and your second. And it takes work. I'm not always perfect. I don't think anyone is. At the action. Everyone is perfect, whole and complete just as they are. You are born perfect, whole and complete, ready for the journey that you were. I like to think of Earth as kind of a cosmic amusement park. We come in with a ride that we want to take. It could be a plant, it could be an animal, it could be human. We set an intention at the beginning, and then we come and take the ride and see where it takes us. And then once we're done with this ride, we go to the next. And whatever ride you're on, it's perfect, whole, and complete. There is no right and wrong here. What if we could step above You know I'm an avid drum corps fan. The finals were the other day. And watching from above, seeing the moves and everything, how it fits together, is such a different view than seeing it closer, where you can see the individual people, the individual experiences. While I'm in this space, I want to thank the Blue Devils for their amazing show. But from that vantage point, what does your world look like? When you're out of the day-to-day, out of the mundane, out of the perception. One of my favorite sayings is the day just is. My perception is going to change how I react to it. Thankfully, today is sunny, beautiful. There'll be storms later. Both are beautiful in ways. And as we slowly come back to ourselves, we remember that we are creators. We create the life that we live by the thoughts that we think. And the negative thoughts aren't bad, guys. The negative emotions aren't bad. That whole positive. While it's wonderful to be in that space, if you don't go through the negative first and actually feel and deal with it, the positive isn't going to, it's just going to fester underneath. It's like putting new tile over moldy linoleum. It just festers. So thank you so much for being here today. Remember that you are loved. And if you haven't yet, do me a favor, go over to trueawesomelife.com and check it out. It has some really fun stuff for you and me, along with a survey at the top to find out where you're leaving money on the table. I'll see you all soon.